Hi guys, welcome back. Hope you're all well wherever you are. Before we get started, I would just like to say a big thank you for all the love and support for my previous videos. Today I will be making an Oreo cake for you. For this you will need 250 grams of self-raising flour, 250 grams of butter melted, 50 grams of cocoa powder, 4 eggs, 250 grams of brown sugar and 250 grams of dark chocolate. Okay, these are the ingredients for the cake. For the topping you will need, okay, this is for the topping and the filling. So you will need 400 grams of icing sugar, 250 grams of butter, 1 whole packet of Oreos, and you will need some vanilla extract, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. So let's get started. Okay, so I've put the butter inside the pan. To this I'm going to add my chocolate to it. To this I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of water. I'm just going to mix this until it's cooked. While the chocolate's melted. As you can see, it's melting. You need to make sure you keep on mixing it because you don't want the chocolate to burn. Preheat your oven at 160 degrees, gas mark 3. Okay, as you can see, it's melting along nicely. I mean, I've used it melted butter, but I mean, you can use a block of butter, melt it first, and then add the chocolate to it. But I find it easier this way. As you can see, that's done now. So I'm going to take this off the heat. Okay, to the flour, I'm going to add the cocoa powder and the brown sugar. Okay, so once you've added the cocoa powder and the brown sugar to the flour, you're just going to give it a mix. You just need to make sure it's mixed properly. Okay, once that's mixed, I'm going to add the eggs to this. Just going to mix these all together. Okay, I'm just going to pour the melted chocolate and butter in now and just going to give this a good mix. Okay, so I'm just going to give this a good mix now. Okay, that's mixed nicely. As you can see, it's at this consistency. This is how you want it. I mean, if you feel your batter is a bit thick, then you can add a bit of water in it until you get this consistency. Okay, so that's done now. Now you're going to need 2 sandwich tins. I've got 2 sandwich tins here, as you can see, and I've put grease-proof paper in them. And I'm going to put the mixture inside these sandwich tins. You need to put equal amounts in both of the tins. Okay, so I'm just going to put the batter inside the sandwich tins. Okay, so I've put the mixture inside the sandwich tins. Now, as you can see, they've got equal amounts in it. You just need to give it a tap before you put it inside the oven. It takes all the air out of the sponge mixture. So I'm just going to put this inside the oven for 40 minutes at gas mark 3, 160 degrees. Okay, while the cake is getting cooked, I'm just going to make the filling. For this, I've put the icing sugar inside a bowl. I've sieved the icing sugar and I've put it inside the bowl. You need to make sure you sieve the icing sugar because sometimes it is lumpy and you don't want lumps in your icing sugar. Here I have Oreos which I've put inside a food processor and I've powdered them up. As you can see, they're all nice and powdery. Okay, so I'm going to put half of the Oreos inside the icing sugar. And we're going to save half for the topping. Okay, to this I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And we're going to give this a good mix. Okay, I've just mixed this all together. As you can see, it's nicely mixed together now. To this, I'm going to add the melted butter to it. You need to make sure you melt your butter too. Okay, that's all done now. You need it at this consistency so you can spread it easily on your cake. Okay, the sponge is nice and cold now. As you can see, it's nice and cold. So I'm going to use this side up, so I'm going to put the cream on top of this one. So I'm just going to put some cream on it and just spread it. Okay, so I've put the cream on now, so I'm going to put the other cake on top of this one. Okay, so I'm going to put this side down and this side on the top. So I'm just going to put this on the top here. Just press it down. Okay, so at the moment it looks something like this. Okay, as you can see, it's got a big gap here. So now I'm going to put the rest of the cream on top of this now. Okay, so I'm going to put the cream on the top and on the sides. Okay, as you can see, I've creamed it all from the top and the sides. Okay, to this I'm going to add some Oreos on the sides to it. These are half of the Oreos that I saved from before. Okay, so I'm going to pick the cake up like this. I'm going to pick some Oreos up and I'm just going to put it just at the bottom. So I'm only going to put them halfway. I'm not going to put them all the way to the top. So I'm just going to do this all the way around. Okay, so I've put the Oreos on the sides and the rest of the remaining Oreos I had, I've sprinkled them on the top of the cake and I've sprinkled some grated chocolate on the top of it as well. I mean, you can decorate it however you want to. It's entirely up to yourself. So I'm just going to finish decorating this now. Okay, so the cake is ready now. I've just finished decorating it. I've just melted some chocolate and I've just piped some chocolate on top of it. It's entirely up to yourself. However you want to decorate it, you can. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Thank you for watching. And before I go, just want to show you some cookies I've already made before. If you want the recipe for these homemade cookies, leave a comment below and I'll upload the recipe for you. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Thank you for watching. Bye.